Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna deal with my sinking fund spread. I had my cart maintenance. Lord, it's like literally at the end of the month and I finally got my cart maintenance done. I got it done on the 25th, so I need to go in here and just make the spread for it so I can update my sinking funds because I've been messing with them and my amounts need to get shifted and fixed because I've totally forgot to take my sinking fund binder with me. So what ended up happening is I had to swipe my debit card. So now I gotta go back in here into my sinking fund binder, which is this one right here. And if you're interested in anything that I use for budgeting, I'll leave my video of what I use for my budgeting tools up here in the corner so you guys can see my video in detail and have all the links for them. So I need to just make my spread happen. I feel like my sinking fund spread has been taking a back burner, especially since I really don't use them. Like, I knew for the month of May my oil change was gonna happen. Like, that was a known fact because of like the life it had left, and then knowing that I was gonna get like my dentist appointment. However, I've still been lagging it, and my dentist appointment will have to wait until June just because I don't want to cough up that much money. But since my procrastination has gotten the best of me, I did not print and cut my sinking fund spread, so I'm just gonna make it as a savings tracker situation, since either way this was money that I did save. So either way, both can be the same thing for me. So I'm gonna lay these down because I just need to go ahead and update my accounts. And then since I did have like part of my sinking fund of my cart maintenance at my credit union, I was gonna swipe. However, there wasn't enough in my credit union. I mean, I could have made it enough, but I didn't want to drive to my credit union to do a deposit. I was like, you know what? We're just going to use my debit card since I did have funds on there, and I got to now go and deposit that to my Chase account. But that's faster because a Chase is near me, whereas my credit union is just like in one specific area, which is where my college is at, and I don't feel like driving. But anywho, I'm going to write all this stuff down. My accounts are... so I totally forgot that this is not the same one, but my accounts are cart maintenance. We have medical fund, and I actually forgot them. Wow, I'm terrible, you guys. I forgot what my sinking funds are. So let me pop you guys out just a bit. My sinking funds are cart maintenance, medical. Nordstrom was already used up, so that's not a thing anymore. Black Friday was used up, not a thing anymore. So registration. So let's just make that happen now. Registration. Christmas is not a thing yet. This is in July, so it's gonna happen pretty soon. We have my AAA, and that's it. So AAA, and then we'd be good. So I'm gonna put this on the side. So AAA. So currently, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 sinking funds. In July, it's gonna be 5, and that would be the end of that. So let me go ahead and close this out. That is literally all my sinking funds at the moment. And the two that I have in the bank parts, in short, are my cart maintenance and my medical one. So that's going to be a little tricky for me to find out right now. But let me go ahead and put my expense log because that's the one that I need to lay out real quick. Okay, there we go. That's what is done. Now, I went on the 25th, which was Tuesday, and I was supposed to pull it out from my cart maintenance, which is what I'm going to check right now, how much I got to put back into my own bank account, and that was for an amount, because I did put it in my weekly check-in, for $68.42. So, $68.42. So knowing that my oil change was $68.42, I'm gonna have to take out cash from here, and I know I don't have singles in here, so I'm gonna have to pull out a big number, like an even number, and owe myself money for it. So let's go in here let's go into cart maintenance. And currently I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 410. So I currently have 410 in here. So if I have 410 in my sinking funds here, and I have $65 in my credit union, that means I have $475 available to me, which I feel I'm missing $5. I think my cap is $480. Is it? Let me go to my 2020 sinking funds, which is all the way in the beginning. My cap for cart maintenance, it's $450. So I'm actually over budget on that one. Oh, okay. So I actually overstuffed it by $25, which means that those numbers are not going to make sense, but it's fine. But anywho, I need to pull out $68, and I know I don't have that. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So we have 70 that I can actually pull out from here, which means I will be left with 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40. 340 cash. I do 340 cash, and I do 65 from my credit union. That means I have a total of $405 left over. So that is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have 405. So I'm just gonna leave over here 405. That's gonna be me. And then I will probably owe myself, if I'm taking $70 out, I do 70 minus 68, 42. That means I'm owing myself $1.58, and I'm completely fine. I'm fine with owing myself that much. So this is going to go back into my cart maintenance right over here, because why not? And then I'm going to go ahead and take this and update it. And this is a, what do you call it? A cash envelope tracker card by Carla May. And I'm going to go ahead and update this to market to have 405, so I know exactly how much I have next time. So that is everything that I have to update for my sinking funds, which means I can now go ahead and update my weekly check-in. Now that I have that done, let me go ahead and update my tracking for this week, because I have to update from Sunday through Saturday, which is today, and since it's already like the end of Saturday, I can go ahead and update this. So for week 4, I have for groceries, did I buy anything? Yeah, $77.88. I went to Target. I did a Target pickup, believe it or not. I've never actually used a Target pickup situation before, unless it's like for furniture or like anything heavy because of my hand. But I was feeling so lazy. I didn't want to get out of the car. I didn't want to interact with people, so I did. And then like before, when the pandemic was like really bad, hopefully I don't get flagged, damn. I couldn't even get a slot, or it was like such a long waiting period that I didn't find it useful. So props to people who always do it all the time. But for some reason, it was like early in the morning, and I placed my order, and then it only took like about an hour for it to be ready. So I was really happy. But that was like the only like grocery expense that I did. Like there was nothing else I did. So that was accounted for. And then gasoline, I actually did my car wash and I pumped gas today. So I spent $37 here. And I've been tempted to buy the lotto, you guys. I think it's like a 234 million right now. And I'm like, oh, I really want to buy the lotto. But if I do, it comes out of my gas budget. And I don't even like interacting with people. I just want to go in there, throw my money and get out. So I'm just like, I don't feel like picking numbers, so I haven't bought any. But that is what I did for gas. And then I just accounted for my oil change. So then the next thing I have is my personal spending. And my personal spending is $9 at McDonald's. And then I went and bought us some food at Burgers and More, our favorite restaurant right now. However, they switch management or staff, and then I'm not liking how the food tastes anymore, so I don't know if that's gonna last long. They ordered pizza and he wanted me to tip the person, so I tipped them $5. And then today I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is like my weakness right now, and you guys, I've been buying like the large iced coffee, and I never get large. I always stick to a medium size, anything, anywhere. I've been getting large sizes, and bruh, whew, I need to stop. So in total, I spent $49.78 this past week. It's actually not bad, 50 bucks. Not bad compared to, yeah, it looks like I usually spend like $40 to $60 a week. That's not bad. So that's taken care of. And then the only thing that I've had are two, what do you call it? Two unbudgeted categories. One, a bank fee. So apparently I don't have my student banking situation anymore. And since workers' comp Zells me my paychecks, it's not an actual deposit, I can't get rid of this fee, which annoys me because I've never had this fee. However, they did say that if I go into the bank and show them my student ID, that they would go ahead and make it into a student checking account again. However, I don't know, because like my ID, I don't even look like my ID anymore. I'm like, I took that when I was like, what, 18, 17? And I'm like 28 right now. So yeah, I don't even look like that anymore. Like, what's wrong with me? But I've had $6 for the bank fee, which totally annoys me. It makes me want to switch banks to a credit union. However, credit unions are very sparse around, and locations are not very common, at least here. So that's kind of annoying. So I kind of don't want to do that. And the other one was for Memorial Day kind of situation. I wanted to spend the day with my dad, so I went ahead and bought stuff to barbecue because on Monday we're actually going to spend it with my boyfriend's family. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to spend this with my dad and then this with his family. So I split it. However, meat prices were super ridiculous, and I'm guessing because it's the holiday. So I did spend the $50 that I budgeted for. However, my total came out to be more, so my unbudgeted was $64.25. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that now. So if I do the $6 for the banking fee and then the $64.25, that was over my regular budget amount. I had $70.25 in an unbudgeted, which is kind of a shame, but you know, it happens. Which means I should really account for that bank fee if I'm not gonna have checking, regular student checking account, and I have to like manage that, which is so annoying. I hate it. I hate it, you guys. Who pays for banking fees? Like, what? I know, like, one way to get rid of it is to have direct deposits, but I don't have direct deposits because my workers' comp zells me, and there's no way for them to direct deposit. And my job, you know, I don't actually get a paycheck from them. There's no other way. Anywho, enough of that rambling. Let's figure out how much I'm supposed to have in my cash envelopes currently. So last week, I believe I had $176 with 15 cents, and since spending $77.88, I'm supposed to have $98.27. So the change is in the back, so I'm not even going to worry about that, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom out because we're too close here. And let's see if I have $98 in here. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. I have 100. Does that mean I owe myself money? Do I owe myself $2? Minus 100. 173. I don't know what happened there, but I have $100 here. So otherwise I used my Target debit card to save money. And then I went to the bank and deposited some. And I probably didn't want to break a 20. So I probably owe myself $1.73, which means I owe myself $1. And we're just going to leave it as that. We're not even going to deal with it. We're not even going to deal with it. I'm going to go ahead and put plus 100 over here. Just going to go ahead and leave it as 98.27. It's fine. If I go grocery shopping anytime soon, because I do need to buy eggs and lemon, if I have like the $1 or $2, I'll just stick it back in my account. That's fine. Gasoline, I spent $37 and I had $60. So I'm supposed to have $23. This one should be exactly that because gas is only cash. So 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, that's correct. So $23 is correct on that part. So let me write this down. Spending, I had $115.78 left over and I spent $49.78. Oh, $66. Let's see if that's true. This one I'm always iffy if it's correct because this money goes all over the place. So 20, 40, 60, 65, 66. Oh, I do. Oh, yay. Okay, that was correct. Yay for me. Yay for me. So I'm going to go ahead and put $66 here. And then since I did have an unbudgeted amount here, and I already had 133 that I went over, in total for this month, I have had a total unbudgeted expense of $204.20. That's not good. Well, every month is different, so even though like I felt like I haven't had an unbudgeted expense in a minute, it happens. So far I have 204. Lord, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. 204 on unbudgeted expenses. We only have like 4 days left in May, so let's hope we don't make that 300. Lord, baby in heaven. This month is getting out of control. But I did want to mention, you guys, I was cleaning and I found this stuck in one of my moving boxes. I have not fully unpacked. I moved in February. It is now May. Almost June. Literally in 4 days it'll be June. And I still have not unpacked. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 moving boxes. Which means I should probably donate all that crap if I haven't needed it in all these months. However, I found this. Money. I found money in my moving boxes. Which means this was from an allowance from, I don't know, February cash or January cash envelopes. Meaning, I don't know what happened, but I have $20, $25, $30. I have $30 that came from a moving box from an allowance that maybe belonged to February or January. And knowing how messy those months were because of my moving, I'm amazed. But what I am going to do, what I could do is probably put this back in my bank account and bring that number down. But I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on my debt. So I'm going to go ahead and put $30 from February or January's cash envelopes into my debt. And then when June comes and I get to see how much cash I have left over from these cash envelopes, I'll throw it in here to have another debt snowball. Because that's all I can do. But I was so surprised that I had money wandering about in my moving boxes. Which makes me think, like, what have I, like, how did I not notice that? Like, how? How did I not notice that one bit? So yeah, that has been my weekly check-in and my sinking funds update. I am fully done with debt snowballs for the month. The 24th was the last day that I did a debt snowball, and that was just to get my number even over here. So the next time I will have a debt snowball, it'll be for the month of June, which is all the collective money that I had left over for May. And since there's only 4 days left in May, I mean, I don't think I'll be spending $100 in groceries anytime soon. I won't be using my gas money unless I go for a car wash or I buy a lotto. And maybe I'll be able to spend $66 like for Memorial Day weekend for going to Bay's house, but however, he will take care of that most of the time. So I might have a decent size debt snowball for the beginning month of June. So we'll just have to see, because we still have this week to prepare for. And if not, I can make these last until I get paid again, which is probably on the 8th, I believe. So that's that. Anywho, that has been my updates for you guys on what's going on with my budget currently. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions or you'd like to shop any of my stickers, I'll have the links down below. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys!